I'm not going to talk about myself or how I feel and how I don't feel. I'm not going to talk about my wife. I'm not going to talk about what I done last night. I'm not going to talk about what Antioch did or what she didn't do. I'm up here to do one thing, and that's preach the gospel. But when it's for business, it's for business. When it's time for preaching, it's time for preaching.
Go ahead.
I want your minds and your attention to the book of Isaiah. The 53rd chapter. I know y'all get tired of reading that one portion of scripture. But Lord knows you can preach all day and all night. And the hair ain't never been told. Who have believed our report? And to whom is the arm of the Lord been revealed? I believe that's enough right there. Who? We don't have anything written down. Don't have anything rehearsed. Because we're looking to the Lord to fill our vessel. Who have believed their report? We enjoyed Elder Williams going on so wonderfully in our hearing. And we sure enough enjoyed Elder Crawford preaching wonderfully in our hearing. Now, I told y'all that I wasn't going to talk about myself, but I'm going to give you just a small bit of credential to back up my foundation of what I'm talking about. I don't know, but I'm a builder by trade. If you give me a set of blueprints, I can build you any kind of structure you want. Well, with that being said, the Lord dropped in my mind just sitting there talking about that foundation. In my line of work, I find out that there's a code. And in that code, there is many regulations. And as you build, you have to stick close to those regulations. And the reason for that is for everybody's safety. I'm giving you a natural example to point to spiritual things. Help me, Holy Ghost. There's a thing called the inspections office. And there's a man that rides around in a truck. And back up in our part of the woods, we have what you call 3 inspections. And there is a foundation inspection, then there's a rough-in inspection, and then there's a final inspection. Well, preacher, why are you sitting here giving us a building lesson? I thought you said you were going to preach the gospel. Well, y'all just hook up your seatbelts and listen just for a little while longer. And I'm going to try to pick something out of it if the Lord will allow me. And what I find in my experience is that there's a lot of things that has to be inspected on the building, but there's only a few things that the inspector is concerned with. From my experience, I find that he's mostly interested in your foundation and your waste system, how you get waste out of the house, and the actual roof, and which you're going to keep the weather out of the structure. Well, preacher, what are you talking? I still don't understand. You see, the foundation is what the house stands on. The house is not built on a good, solid foundation. No matter how pretty the house stands out in the yard and he looks at your rafters and how you got the shingles and whatnot on the house. He wants to know, is the roof able to handle the dead load that's sitting on the roof? Well, preacher, what do you mean? You know, in the wintertime, when the snow get on your roof, it weighs a whole lot. He's not concerned about what's on just a sunny day, but he's worried about what's going to come in the wintertime. Well, I'm going to bring it home now. You know, the foundation in which God had laid for us. He laid it way back in the council room before the world was. You know, he chose this candidate and he wrapped him up in time, and he would come at that appointed time when he had to manifest himself in the flesh, that he would pay off all of our sins and judgment. And you see, that was the foundation that we had been laid on. You see, he gave us that foundation and told us to take heed of how we build on that. How we build on that foundation. You see, and even down to the plumbing system and whatnot. You look at how you get waste in the body. It's not what goes in the man that defiles him. It's the thing that comes out. If you're not able to get sin out of the body, then you got a bad situation on your side. You see, I'm looking to Jesus right now as the author and the finisher of our faith. Well, we're looking at the roof of the house. You see, the head of a thing has got to be protected. You see, if the head is not screwed on right, you